Welcome, Cancer, to your reading for the end of November for Thanksgiving week. I hope you all got some fun plans coming up, and we're going to see what spirits have in store for you this week. See what's going on in your life, see what might be coming up in the future. But before we get to all that, all right, we're going to play Let's Pick a Card real quick. I got 3 numbers sitting in front of you right there. I got these cards mixed up pretty good. Now, we dropped one. I'm going to stick that back in the middle. All right, now you're going to pick a number between 1 and 3. Now, whatever number that is, just remember it, and we will come back to it at the end of the reading. And that will be Spirit's final message for you, Cancer. All right. Now, if you pick number 1, this will be your card. We're going to stick you right under there. Bam. If you got number 2, that's going to be your card. Now, these are going to be your messages for the very end of your reading. And we will stick the rest over here. All right, now let's get started. Cancer, what is going on in your life? I am curious how that card just came out. All right, so this is going to be where you're at right now, Cancer. Where are you at right now? 8 of Pentacles. So right now, commitment, dedication, and work effort. Seems like you're really working on something right now. You're committed to something. You're focused on something. You got your head to the grindstone. Seems like you're hustling. All right, Cancer. Seems like you're really focused on something right now. Now, let's see. What is your biggest obstacle currently? All right, your biggest obstacle is your strength, courage, confidence, and inner power. So you're committed to something, you're dedicated to something, and your biggest thing getting in the way right now is yourself. Seems like you're pretty confident. Maybe you're overconfident in what you're doing. If you're overconfident in what you're doing, that's not always a good thing. You always want to have some humility in everything you do, because you're never going to be the best at everything, but you could be great at a lot of things if you put your mind to it. All right, now, what are spirits saying that you should focus on right now, Cancer? They're telling you you need to focus on the High Priestess, hidden knowledge, intuition, and mysterious. So maybe there's some knowledge surrounding you right now that you don't know. Maybe it's a family secret type of thing. Maybe a friend's keeping a secret from you, a lover. I don't know, but it says follow your intuition. You got a hunch. You got a hunch that somebody ain't telling you something, and you want to know what it is. So I encourage you to go find out what it is. Now, spirits are encouraging you. They're drawing these cards, not me. I just shuffled and cut, and they're telling me what's coming up. All right, now your past. What happened in your recent past? Empress, divine, feminine, motherhood, and nurturing. So maybe in your past you were focusing on your family, you're focusing on your kids, and now you're committed and dedicated to work on maybe a new work venture. Maybe. I mean, you take these cards how they resonate with you. I'm just trying to read them with my best interpretation, but maybe this is more of a relationship for you than a career thing. If it is, then definitely take it that way. All right, so it seems like you definitely had some, family thing in your recent past, Miss Empress. All right, now, your strength. Let's see what spirits are telling me is your strength. The 6 of Pentacles. Generosity, charity, support and sharing, giving and receiving, fairness and gratitude. So it's telling me your strength is just that you're a good person. It seems like you're the type of person that would give the shirt off their back, and I think it's hard to find those kind of people, How many times do you see people stuck on the side of the road? Nobody stops anymore. Nobody stops. One time I was stuck on the side of the road for, 3 hours. Nobody ever stopped to see how you're doing. So you're not that type of person. You're the type of person where if you see somebody that needs help, then you're going to try to help them to the best of your ability. I mean, if they need it, and they're not going to take it for granted, because too many people like to take help for granted. So just be careful who you're giving help to, and if they really are going to appreciate that. But it seems like you're a really good person, Cancer, so So that's really nice. That's really nice. All right, in your near future, spirits are saying, oh no, saying in your near future, the tower. Now the tower isn't like, always bad. It just means something's changing, right? Sudden changes, crumbling down, chaos and destruction. I don't really think the whole chaos and destruction is going to apply to you. Sudden changes, possibly. I hope nothing's crumbling down, because it seems like you're really committed and dedicated to whatever it is you're working on right now. But some sudden changes might be happening to what you're working on right now, whether, spirits are saying you might be going in a different direction, or you just might be doing something completely new. Or maybe, the sudden changes aren't that big. Maybe they're just some minor things you need to tweak here and there. But either way, it's saying that you got some changes coming up in your near future. Kind of curious what those changes might be. Tell me what you're working on down below. All right, let's see. Your suggested approach. So what is the Spirit saying how you should look at it? How you should approach this situation coming up, this whole tower situation. All right, they're saying 3 of Swords. Heartbreak and pain, separation, grief, and sorrow. So they're saying this tower situation might cause you some heartbreak, might cause you some pain and separation and all that. But you're going to get through it. I mean, heartbreak happens. A lot of times with sudden change a lot of time leads to heartbreak and it leads to pain. It's... Especially if it doesn't go out the way you want it to, especially when we don't get everything we were getting, and we only get some of it and maybe not all of it. Maybe we lose something in the process. But either way, everything you go through just leads you to a better future, right? At least we can hope so. As long as you keep working for it and keep striving for it. Now, what do you need to know? You need to know the 7 of Wands. Defending yourself, protecting, and stand your ground. All right, you may be heartbroken with these sudden changes, but defend yourself. Make sure that you are solid. Make sure you are protected. Make sure you are taken care of, because you are the most important person in your life. So whatever these sudden changes are, whatever heartbreak you might be going through, just protect yourself. Make sure you got your back in case nobody else got it for you. All right. Now, your hopes and fears. That's going to be the Moon card. Illusions and hidden. Illusions and hidden? I don't know. Confusion and secrets, uncertainty. So you're uncertain about what's going to happen. I don't really think it's the whole confusion and secrets thing. I feel like it's more that you're uncertain. You're just uncertain about how this whole tower situation is going to play out, how the whole heartbreak thing is going to play out. You're uncertain about your future. Things are changing, and you don't know how it's going to play out in the end. None of us do. None of us ever know how anything we do is going to end up playing out. But the only way we find out is just by riding the wave and see where it takes us. So, continue to ride that wave. All right. Now, what is your potential future? The Page of Wands. Excitement and extrovert. Energetic and fearless creative ideas. So it seems like everything you're afraid of in this whole tower situation you're going through is going to lead you to nothing but just excitement and joy. At the end of every storm, always comes out sunshine eventually. So whatever storm you're going through, in the end, you're going to be excited. It's going to lead to a happier, better future where you possibly just get to be more creative and more into yourself. So that is your reading for Thanksgiving week. It seems like you got a lot going on, Cancer, and very interesting. I'm kind of curious to hear how it all plays out for you. Now let's get to Spirit's final message for you. Hopefully you remembered what number you chose, all right? If you don't remember, then pick a different one, or choose them all or none or whatever. It's up to you. All right, so if you chose number 1, this is going to be Spirit's final message to you. Indecisive. You fear making the wrong choice, but learning to trust your instincts brings clarity. All right. So spirits are saying that you need to trust your instincts on things. If you feel like something's shady, something's probably shady. You feel like you should probably be doing something, then you should probably be doing something. Alright? Spirits are saying you need to trust your instincts. Number 2. What's going on with you, number 2? Alright, this is your card, resistance. Holding on to beliefs and refusing to adapt can hinder personal growth. Alright, so when's the last time you ever changed anything that you believed in? You know, that's a good thing you should always ask yourself. You know, me, I change my beliefs every year. You know, you can't ever be married to something because your ideas are going to change with the more you know. The more you know, then the better, you know, ideas that you're going to come your way. So just be open. Just be open-minded. Alright, number 3. Last but not least, let's see what Spirit has for you. Stubborn. It can denote determination and perseverance, but it also may hinder progress. Don't be stubborn, alright? Don't be stubborn. Kind of like the last one. Be open to new ideas. Be open to new perspectives. Don't be stubborn. Everything doesn't have to be your way all the time, you know, because it's going to hinder your progress. You want to get to where you're going and you don't want to jump through a bunch of obstacles, then don't be stubborn, right? Alright. That is your reading, Cancer, for the week of Thanksgiving, the end of November. I hope you have a great one. I hope you enjoy all that food. Until next time, take care.